This room's empty. Secure the west side. They might be hiding. I'll prepare this room for the night ahead. They just keep on coming. Hopefully we can finally catch a break. Some wine would be perfect after all this. Maybe a good... Well, well. Another native soldier from the south, I see. Look, I've had a long day slaying way above your grade, so I'll finish this quick. Oh, you say this will be quick. You've got spunk. I like that. Don't fall behind. More brutal than swift, yet controlled. Reminds me of a very special someone. Not that you could measure up to them. Your shield will pay for my repairs, you little... Wait. Is that you? It's me, it's... Oh my god, it is you! We haven't met since the war. But you're with them? Listen, let's drop this. I don't want to hurt you. It really is you. God, it's been... what, 5 years now? Feels like a lifetime ago. Yeah, I know. Of all places to run into you, it's here. And now. Where'd you go? You just left one day, then the war started. And I never got to talk to you that evening. Your parents needed help with the harvest. You thought it would be just a day or two. Then all this began and you got swept into the conscription. Wait, then why are you fighting for the Southern Kingdom? Your parents live in the South. But the lords told us all kinds of awful things about there. That you were a land of savages. That you cannibalized the old and did things to the young. But I know that isn't you. You were told what about us? Well, you know it's all wrong, don't you? But why? Why did they start all of this? Well, I guess it makes sense if there was something to gain here. But the dirt is no good for crops. There's only a church and a few houses. Wait a minute. That symbol. I've seen it somewhere. You're right. My mother buys wine from there all the time. Let's see. You keep the tunes in the cellar, right? There it is. Now, how do I turn on the tap? Here we go. A dashing of wine, my good sir. So, more of a mutton guy then. Remember that time we snuck into the town distillery and stole some? Yes, that's right. That night in September. It was so bitter, but we pretended to be adults and sat acting all grouchy around the big rock. You remember? You know, I still don't think I can believe it. I knew we both thrashed everyone in play fighting, but to think we'd both become generals. I always thought you were more of a drunken farm hick. Oh, and you thought I'd be a tart in the night? Well, you will address me as General Tart, thank you very much. You know, there's a lot of alcohol here, not just wine. Lots of metals, too. Even the smallest house here must have a fortune in it. Don't you think? This entire war couldn't have been over the drink, could it? Well, yes. We were promised that winning the war would slash prices on taverns. It's insane, but I can't think of a single other reason to be there. These damn lords threw us to slaughter for an extra pub garden. Everyone has lost so much, and for this? Still, imagine if we didn't hit the perfect spot of our helmets. We could have killed each other right there and never known. You're right. It's better not to imagine that. We both realized we're both alive. That's the important part. Let's focus on something else, less depressing. How have you been these last years? Sounds like a real adventure. Well, after you left, I didn't have much to do. Wound up joining the army and climbing the ranks. Yes, I have quite a name now. Respected general, connoisseur of wines. And I've been told that I'm quite the motivation for joining the ranks among the teenage population. What now, then? I'm sure as hell not fighting you. You look like you hit an epiphany. Where, near the hill? On the right? Oh, you're right. We should go there. Wow. It's exactly how it looked all these years ago. Even that oversized rock over there. Remember when I was 7 and you dropped a spider on my face while I was napping? I was so mad at you. And that tree. You still have the scar when you fell. Your mother yelled so loud. I thought the gods themselves would tell her to button it. So, I have something to confess to you. I never got to tell you why I asked to talk to you back then. I'm just going to come out with it. I have a love for you. A grand love. We've been friends our whole lives. But a few weeks before you left, I realized there was something else. Something sweeter. Wait, what do you mean you felt it too? You were going to say I love you when you got back? Well, that's amazing. Then shall we make it official? Oh, this is perfect. Are you okay? You've gone pale all of a sudden. I see nothing. Are you sure you weren't just... Hey, don't shush me. It's down the hill. It sounds like... Wait. We're right next to the West Block. Does that mean... Look over there. The soldiers. Come on. Wow. Look at them go. It's just like when we would play with wooden knights. Except there's a lot more blood. I took the position as general, hoping I could end this whole thing and find you. So we could come back here. It's funny how things go, hey? So, how should we deal with this? I mean, as in, we're meant to be after each other's heads. So how do we be together without the royal families going after us? Oh sure, declare peace ourselves. That's definitely going to work. You weren't kidding. What do you mean? Well, it's true that everyone I know didn't want to fight. Relations between the commoner and elite are shaky at best here too. Doesn't help I have enough dirt on the royals to justify their revolt attempts. Yes, I've heard that too. So your people want the general as the king? Same. Though it's more the worthy noble part people love me for. Yes, I'm very generous with the wines I collect. I have many a party when I bring in many tunes. Now, we can get to that later. Yes, surely they wouldn't argue, knowing that all the friends and lives, lovers and children were wasted on such trivial terms. But they need to know the truth, and we would need to organize this. Let's do it then. Call your squad. I'll call mine. We can do this. Maybe take a few weeks to make sure everyone's on the same side. Then go to the kingdom, unearth the royal dirt, and finally end this. It's perfect. A conclusion to this ungodly war. Sealed with a kiss.